Social media is just that place that if you don't take time, you will feel so insecure. People get so insecure and so jealous that the best way they can actually deal with their insecurities is to gossip about you. Everybody's different. You can never be like A, and A can never be like you. It would be so selfish of me to have gifts and decide that, oh, okay, I don't want to share my gift because I'm scared that someone will gossip about me or people will feel insecure about me. I'm not going to put myself in that position. If you want to have a long-lasting relationship, you must learn how to keep your mouth shut. Some people are so insecure, like really, some people are so insecure. And then they're always coming around you, asking questions, trying to know what is going on in your life, just trying to look for any negative thing that they will use to just make themselves feel like, my life is so better than this person. Welcome back again to my channel. If this is the first time that you're joining, I want to say a very big welcome. My name is Oma, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about move in silence. When you build in silence, they don't know what to attack, because if people know what you're doing, then they would want to like start gossiping about you. But if people don't know what you're doing, they don't know your plans, they don't know anything that is going on in your life, then they don't know what to attack. Most of the people that you see that go through, attacks and everything, basically is because of what people know about them, of what they have told someone. I know that what people have actually used to criticize me is because of what I have told them in the past. Maybe because we're not talking, then they start using that information that you have given to them against you. At that moment, you are good, you guys are vibing. Sometimes you still need to be careful about what you tell that friend. You still need to be careful about what you tell that person. As a human being, sometimes when you're in good vibe with someone, it's so easy for you to want to start telling them your plans, your goals. Sometimes we don't even know when we do these things, right? Even strangers, we tell them our goals, we tell them our plans, and this is what they will use to attack you. I've realized that even though I'm in good terms with someone, I still need to be careful about the things I tell them. They come and they'll be asking you questions. They want to find out information about you. They just want to find out something that, they will use to just make themselves feel good that, oh yes, my life, I'm doing better than this person. Oh yes, my life seems perfect than this person, to make themselves feel secure. Some people are so insecure, like really, some people are so insecure. And then they're always coming around you, asking questions, trying to know what is going on in your life, just trying to look for any negative thing that they will use to just make themselves feel like, my life is so better than this person. That's why you have to be really, really careful about those things you tell people, even when you feel like you are in good terms with this person. No one life is perfect, but maybe like right now, your life, you're doing much better than this person. And then you'll come and be telling them information about your relationship. And then they will start giving you rubbish advice. And I'm telling you, that advice always destroy your relationship. If you want to have a long-lasting relationship, you must learn how to keep your mouth shut. You must learn how to stop telling people what is going on in your relationship. You must learn how to just ensure that even when you go through a very tough time in your relationship, keep it to yourself. Taking advice from girls, taking advice from your friends is another way to destroy that relationship. I'm not just talking about a relationship that is leading to marriage. I'm talking about even friendship. Like, you need to just keep some things. Even when you are going like friction with someone, you need to keep it to yourself. In your mind, you feel like, oh, you want her to be on your side. So you're telling her, oh, this person did this to me, this person did this to me, blah, 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 blah. And you don't know that this person is just looking for how to be close to the person you're having friction with. Do you know that there are some best friends that you have, and there are some people just admiring that relationship you have with that best friend? The moment you just have like a misunderstanding with this person and you feel like, oh, you want to go and gist your friend about the misunderstanding and you want them to be on your side, you don't know that you're just giving them the gateway to now move to that person that you're having friction with, you will now realize that they'll go and be telling this person, oh, you know, she came to talk gossip about you, she came to tell me you did this, she came to tell me you did that, and your mind, you are the lamp that they are slaughtering and you don't know. I know that I have gifts, and I'm also someone that is very outspoken. I'm the kind of person that I don't just hide myself. Like, if I know that, oh, I have a gift I can offer to people, I come out and try to offer to people. So I'm really, when I come to talk about this whole movie in silence, it is something that I have lived and I have seen that is really, really working for me. There's some people that I will feel like, oh, this person, we're in good terms. I'm just telling them my struggles, telling them stuff, just opening my mouth. And I don't know that the way I'm opening my mouth, this person is just looking for something to use to attack me or even make themselves feel good. I'm not even the kind of person that I'm full of myself. I'm not trying to say, oh, Chema, you're so humble. Like, but truly, I'm not the kind of person that is so full of myself. Like, oh, what I already know, I must, like, I'm feeling myself. No, I'm not that kind of person. I'm even the kind of person that if you come to and there's something I know, you ask me question, I will tell you how to do it. I will tell you how to get there. Like, that's the kind of person I am. But I notice that there are some people that are so insecure when they are surrounded with people like that. And I understand, because even for me, I get insecure too when I meet someone who is doing something that I cannot do, or when I meet someone who is probably like better than me, you know, I can also feel insecure. So I understand. But if there's one thing that I always try to get out of that insecurity, is to always remind myself that everybody's different. You can never be like A, and A can never be like you. It would be so selfish of me to have gifts and decide that, oh, okay, I don't want to share my gift because I'm scared that someone will gossip about me or people will feel insecure about me. I'm not going to put myself in that position. If I feel that God has blessed me with something, with a gift, I'm going to come out. And I know that coming out have its good side and also its bad side. The good side is people celebrate you. It almost look like you're famous, you know. People just know you, right? But me, I'm a very quiet person. I'm a very indoor person. I don't even have many friends. That's the kind of person I am. But yes, just you having gifts that you share with people, it brings you out to be famous. From primary school, I've gotten involved in so many activities that has put me out in the public. I'm talking about running and representing my school. I used to run for my school. I remember, like, when I was primary school, I used to run for my school for so many relay races that I cannot count. So I remember, like, I even remember, like, there was this mass, when it comes to quiz, I used to be selected for mass quiz when I was in primary school. Even secondary school, I was also this kind of person that was known, right? Because of how good I was in mathematics and further maths. So people just knew me, but I was still someone that wanted to hide myself. I think when I started really coming out was when I was in university. I knew I had gifts, but I always wanted to, like, shy away from coming out to the public. But I think in university was the time I started coming out. People get so insecure and so jealous that the best way they can actually deal with their insecurities is to gossip about you and to come around you to get information. And when they get that information, they use it against you. Sometimes I feel like when you start sharing your goals with people, even though sometimes it's not easy, because, you know, when you have all these goals and dreams, you just want to come out and talk about it. But you still need to be careful, because sometimes when you come out, you start sharing your goals to people, you might even realize that you won't even do all those things that you want to do. So sometimes it's not even good to even be shouting too much when you know you've never even started doing that thing that you want to do. You just realize that you lose motivation to do it. And even when you have the motivation to do it, there are so many battles that you have to face and fight. I'm talking about spiritual battles. You need to understand that we human beings, we are spiritual beings. Sometimes somebody will not even come and meet you and start telling you, oh, I'm jealous of you. Even them just having the thoughts of this, reasoning all these things about you, can make you face some battles. If you're always coming telling people your goals, your plans, the things that you want to do, you realize that even them not coming to, you know, start gossiping about you or start telling people about you, just them having thoughts in their head towards you can even make that goal or that thing that you really want to do will not come to pass. You just realize that, why am I struggling? I'm struggling to do this. Or there's this thing I want to do. There's this thing I want to do, but I'm struggling. You just realize that you're struggling. And that's because of human beings as spirit beings. So you actually need to be really, really careful about what you tell people. You know, some of these people that you see, they're getting killed. You hear this girl, oh, this happened to her. It's because of the, sometimes it's even her close relative or close friends or people that are really close that are attacking her. I've just been watching a lot of real life stuff about people who have committed murder and are in prison. Do you know that killing is actually real? There are people who actually kill. Until I started watching all these things, I realized that the hate is real. And I noticed that most of these people that were committing these murders were people that were close to these people. I'm talking about their friends or somebody that lived with them. Those were the people that were actually killing. Even for the police, when they hear that, oh, there was a murder, the first people that they want to go and investigate are their close relatives, their friends, the people around them. And it's shocking. When I was watching all these real life stories, I realized that there were good moments that these people had. This person that killed this person had a good moment with this person. What went wrong that actually made this person kill this person? What went wrong? That's the question I keep asking myself. And that is what you need to know. The conclusion I came about with is that the devil caused this thing. I know you want to say, Chama, don't get all spiritual, but I will get spiritual, because the devil comes to do what? The devil comes to kill, steal, and destroy. And how does the devil do this? The devil do this with human beings. Yes, human beings that allow themselves to be used. That's who the devil used to actually do these things. So if you are thinking that, oh, the devil is going to come physically to come and kill, steal, and destroy, no. The devil comes with people that are really close to you, people that you trust, people that are like, oh, this person can never do this to me. You will be shocked. So for you to protect that person from being used by the devil to destroy your life or to destroy God's plan for your life, you now have to be very, very careful what you tell people. You are even protecting them. Because even personally for me, I see some people doing so well and I don't want to be jealous, but sometimes I can't help it. Because it's like, oh God, I want to get to this place. And when I feel like, God, I'm not getting to this place, how is this person doing it? How is this person getting to this place so easily? I'm doing everything right and I'm not here. And you can call that an act of jealousy. Social media is just that place that if you don't take time, you will feel so insecure. There's a lot of tension. It takes a lot of discipline to not be jealous over people's success. It takes a lot of discipline to be like, you know what, I'm happy for this person. This person is married. This person have given birth. This person have so much money. God is blessing this person. I'm happy for this person and I'm also content with my own life. It takes a lot of discipline, because let me tell you, there's some people that will always be better than you and there's some people that you will always be better than. So if you are not careful about what you actually just dish out to people, you will just be facing attacks upon attacks, and then you will be wondering, where is this attack coming from? But you will not know that it's all those things that you're busy telling people that is causing you to be attacked. You need to learn to move in silence, because when you build in silence, people will not have they will not have the information that they will use to attack you. People will not know what is going on in your life. People will not know what you're building. Even personally for me, I know that most of the things I'm building are on social media, but people don't really know exactly when I'm building them or what I'm doing to build them. They just see what they see, but they don't know. Yes, I'm always on social media, but I'm also careful about the things I tell people on social media. Even on social media, I'm aware of the fact that it's not everybody that are watching me. It's not everybody that watch my videos. It's not everybody that like my pictures that actually like me. I'm not stupid to think that everybody like me. No. There's some people that just because you're fine, they hate you. There's some people that just because you are in abroad, they hate you. There's some people that just because you have a long hair or you are black, they hate you. Some people, just because you are fair, they hate you. Like, you can literally do everything right, and this person will still hate you. So my dear, don't think for a moment that you have to be a bad person for people to hate you. Sometimes you can really be a good person and people just don't like you. It's not about you, it's about them and their insecurities. It's about what is going on the inside of them. That's why you have to move in silence. Even when you're pregnant, you don't need to tell anybody that, oh, I'm pregnant. When you've given birth, you can now start telling people. When I was coming to China, I didn't tell anyone. In short, I had to force myself to tell the choir because I was traveling the next day. Can you imagine? I was leaving Nigeria the next day, and that day was the day that I had to tell the choir members that, oh, I won't be around, I'm leaving. It was so hard for me to keep it to myself. It was so hard for me to not tell people or my friends that, oh, I'm traveling. It was so hard. But you know, there was this my friend who I told, like, she was the only person I told. And she was so happy for me, and she was like, do not tell anybody. I'm so happy for her because she's really the one who pushed me to start moving in silence. I used to be that girl that I'm just free-minded, like I can just tell people stuff and I would just be free. But I realized that, see, you have to be really careful because it's not everybody that that wants the best for you. It's not everybody that's happy with your progress or your success. I think the reason why she was able to give me so much advice when it comes to moving in silence was because she was going through a very difficult time at that period. She just lost her dad. And you know that thing, a lot of people used to believe that, oh, village people that. So she was really going through a very difficult time at that time. My friend was going through a difficult time. She lost her dad. So she always used to make me feel like you need to keep quiet. You need to stop telling people everything that's going on in your life. She would say, even me, you shouldn't be telling me everything that's going on in your life. So she was the one who made me not to tell anyone I was traveling. It was so hard. I didn't think it was even possible that I won't tell people that I'm traveling. Because my mouth used to run. Like my mouth, hey. So if I come here to tell you that, guys, move in silence, you should know that I'm coming from a place where I have been beaten. I'm coming from a place where things have gone so wrong for me because of my mouth was always open, that I had to teach myself. It was so hard to teach myself to keep quiet, to mind what I tell people. It's still hard. I'm still teaching myself because it's a process. As a woman, there's sometimes that you just want to talk to people. It's not that you want advice from them. You just want to talk as a woman. You know, but you need to now start teaching yourself how to keep quiet, how to know that it's not everything that you need to talk about. So that, my friend, really, really made me keep my mouth shut, and I wasn't talking about my moving to like China and everything, and it was so smooth. I've never experienced something so smooth in my life, like coming to China, settling down. Everything went so well. You need to know that before that time I was moving in silence, that, oh, okay, I'm coming to China, and I wasn't telling anybody about it. I was that person that used to preach about moving in silence, but still I feel like there were still some things I was like, oh, I can't tell people this one. I chose some things that I'm like, oh, I can't tell people. But I realized that those things I'm even choosing that, oh, I can tell people, are what I shouldn't tell people. So guys, I'm just here as a sister to tell you, please, build in silence. They will not know what to attack. And that's the truth. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye for now.